What's going on, guys? This is Joe, and this is going to be a pretty special video. I'm sure you could tell from the title down below. Maybe that's even why you clicked on this video. But today, I am opening a box of Ultimate Masters. Now, hopefully down below, the editor, me, remembered to put down that this is part 1. I will be opening the first 12 packs today. This is a bit of a special video. The first, I guess I'll rip it open as I'm talking to you. The first videos that we ever put up on this channel were of me opening a box of Modern Masters. I do not recall which one. I believe it was Modern Masters 2. And we've opened, I think, all... Oh, no, maybe not. We didn't do Masters 25. But we've done every other Masters set since that one on this channel in some way, shape, or form. And so I think it's appropriate, with Ultimate Masters being the last Masters set, I thought it was appropriate that I would buy a box and open it up for all of you. I agree with my fellow creators very much that you should not purchase a booster box in hopes of getting value, because while we've gotten lucky on this channel, and you may have seen those videos, we also have gotten not lucky, and that's with Masters products and otherwise. So I agree with people who are saying if you're looking for cards for Constructed, Standard, Modern, Legacy, etc., buy the individual cards. That is a very good point. And then, you know, obviously for my own sake, I would appreciate if you would come here and watch videos like these, because I purchase these for myself because I appreciate the experience, and I'm hoping to pass that experience on to all of you. The other cool thing about this is our first video that we ever did was a Masters set opening, and this is the first video on the channel after this. So Amy and I, if you are familiar with the channel, just got married. And so this is going to be the first opening with a little bit of bling that I have on. As I open stuff, I am super happy to have this. I will not be, you know, super sappy about it, but it was an incredible experience. I'm sure Amy and I will talk about it for a long time to come in videos and otherwise. But let's crack into this. The other thing I wanted to read, if you will indulge me, for those of you that have not seen a full box of Ultimate Masters before, nice, you know, little cardboard insert there on the back here, and I'll read it so you don't have to pause it, but it says ultimate power awaits. So it says every game of Magic is different, but one thing never changes: the thrill of casting a devastating spell at the perfect moment. Throughout the history of Magic, many of these spells have drawn their power from the graveyard. Ultimate Masters celebrates that legacy by bringing together some of the most potent graveyard-themed cards and mechanics ever printed. Master the power of life and death as you draft your way to immortality. So with that being said, let's open it up. Let's see what we got, folks, because obviously, like I said, you don't buy a box hoping for, you know, because you're like, oh, it's going to be amazing value. This set supposedly had great value in it. It's been a while since the set came out. This is frustrating. Come on now. There we go. I wanted to be able to actually, like, display it a bit here. Be nice about it. Some of the cards have gone down in value, but some have kept their value because of what cards they are. And yes, if you were curious, it does come with a box topper. I am not going to do that right now. I am going to do it, but I'm not going to do it right now. But I did get a box topper, so stay tuned for that. And we have the packs on the inside. So I am going to do 12 in this one, 12 in the next one. I am going to zoom in so that you guys can see what's going on here a little bit better, easier, etc. Okay, good. I might actually move this box off to the side. So we have, I think this is Vengevine, right? On the first pack. Oh, these are going to be fun, huh? They usually are with Master sets. Foil in every pack, though. So I will be aware of that. Interesting. Does this do something weird? Yes, it does. Okay. I guess we got to open this backwards. That's awkward. Okay. It's been a while. It's been a little while. So we start with a Repel the Darkness, Mammoth Umbra, a Crowan Crusader, so some Theros callbacks, I guess, Slum Reaper, a Verdant Eidolon, speaking of Theros callbacks, a foil that's not in foil, although I'm sure that's a possibility and would be hilarious to me, a Gurmag Angler, a Scuzzback Marauders, a Stitched Drake, Treasure Cruise, very nice. A Penumbra Worm is the first uncommon. Whoops. A Buried Alive is the second, speaking of graveyard interactions. Not that the other ones haven't been. And an Ancestor's Chosen. And my first rare or mythic of the box is... Wow. Way to start it off, box. Damn. We got Ulamog, at least at the time of recording, the 13th most expensive individual card in the set. Very, very cool. Wow, that's awesome. I'm going to leave that off on the side for myself. And my foil is a foil common in Defy Gravity. That is a gorgeous foiling pattern. I like that a lot. Trying to make sure you guys can catch that there. That is awesome. On the clouds and the sun or moon or whatever that is in the background. That's awesome. Okay, like I said, I will leave that off on the side. Next, we have the lady of the hour in this set, at least, Liliana of the Veil. Oh, come on. Okay, we got it. Again, we're doing it backwards, so there was the zombie token. We have Resurrection, a Shielding Plaques, Arena Athlete. So yeah, a lot of Theros, I guess. Tethmost High Priest, or Tethmost, wow. Tethmos, really? High Priest. I really could not say that card name. Dark Dabbling, look forward to the next time that comes up, jeez. Shed Weakness, a Offal Snout, see that I can pronounce. An Olivia's Dragoon, this card's fun. A Flight of Fancy, a Wingsteed Rider, love the colors on that card, I always have. A Penumbra Spider is our first uncommon again. Come on. An Iridescent Drake. That is absolutely what I thought it said. Okay, Iridescent Drake is our second, and a Phalanx Leader is the third. And our next rare or mythic is a Sovereigns of Lost Alara. I love the art on this card a lot. A lot. At least I wrote down for myself, just so that I could remember, all the cards that were $5 or more, TCG, market price. And this is not one of them, although, again, gorgeous art. I love the colors. Absolutely incredible. Very, very nice. And my foil in this pack is an Olivia's Dragoon. So we had that earlier. Nice foiling. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that. That's really cool. I like that a lot. These foilings are great so far. Okay. On to number 3. We have Karn. Karn Liberated would be nice. I used to have a Karn. I traded it away, or traded it into a store, which obviously I got a box topper in this box. Support your local game stores, because, that's the good thing to do, the right thing to do. They're good people. Almost always. I guess there are some times where that's not true, I guess. But any that I've worked with have been great. Elemental token. We have a Generator Servant, Conviction, Safe Hold Elite, a Patchwork Gnomes. I love the art on those guys. They're awesome. Offal Snout, Groundskeeper, Olivia's Dragoon again. It's like, card loves me today. A Canker Abomination, Rune Snag, another Wingsteed Rider, Rally the Peasants is the first uncommon, nice card. Hero of Lena Tower is the second. And a Counter Squall is the third, nice. And my next rare mythic is All Is Dust. I think that's on here, right? Maybe not. Yes, it is like $6, but still, it's over $5, which is nice. It doesn't pay for the pack itself, but still, I like this card. I think I own this card, the original version. My foil behind it is a foil Canker Abomination. Okay, so I guess I'm getting foils of the cards in the packs. Oh, okay. Wow, I was about to say I wasn't as impressed with the foiling pattern, but nope. This one's good. Look at that background. That's really sweet. Obviously, the Abomination itself is not in foil, and kind of when a prominent figure is featured and no part of it is in foil, it's not always as impressive because it's taking up most of the art and it's not in foil, but that background looks really sweet. and it helps to contrast with the figure in the front, so that's really cool. Okay, number 4 is Vengevine. Again. Come on. There we go. We have an elemental token to start, a Faithless Looting, God's Willing, a Mere Servitor, Nightbird's Clutches, Golgari Brown Scale, so we're back on Ravnica, this is from old Ravnica, Mark of the Vampire, Wicker Bow Elder, a Satyr Wayfinder, Stitcher's Apprentice, Cathodian, see, again, like took me a second to remember the name of that card, Cathodian, a Shirai, Shizo's Caretaker. I am terrible today, I really apologize. Yeah, Shirai Shizo's Caretaker, and it's a legendary creature, uncommon, but notably has the new, at least from since Dominaria, the new legendary frame, which is kind of cool. I'm relatively certain that's the first time that we've seen that. Notably, Ulamog had it as well. Behind Shirai, a Dakmor Salvage, and a Murderous Redcap. And my next rare or mythic is an Ancient Tomb. Very cool. I appreciate that greatly. Yeah, that's more than the cost of a pack. I'm okay with that. Sure, why not? Very nice. Because that's the other nice thing, is that, like, mythics are going to be expensive, right? Or almost certainly going to be expensive. Not all of them. But when you open a mythic, you're like, oh yeah, it's going to probably be pretty up there in value. But a lot of the rares in this set are pretty up there in value as well, which is nice. This, again, with the numbers that I've written down here, about 20 bucks, which is really, really cool. Behind the Ancient Tomb, my foil in this pack, let's put that on the side, is an elemental token. Nope, come on. It's an Angelic Renewal. Very cool. Old school art, classic old school art, and that is what I'm talking about with foiling. I feel like I should only talk about it when I don't like the foiling at this point. That is so sweet. Her staff, the accents of her like headpiece, and what's like coming down on her back there, her wing, the background, fantastic. Really, really cool. Okay. You know what? That pack was good to us, and it had Vengevine on it. Let's go another. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a Spark Elemental token as our token. We have a Rakdos Shred Freak, once again, talking about being on Ravnica, an Undying Rage, Sky Spear Cavalry, Beckon Apparition, Crushing Canopy, an Eel Umbra, Mark of the Vampire, a Kodama's Reach, Hissing Iguanar, Stitcher's Apprentice again, a Sigil of the New Dawn is our first uncommon. Look at that art. That is so cool. So, so cool. A Ghoul Steed, great name, is the second. And an Eternal Witness, very nice, is the third. I'm sure a foil of this would be crazy. This is not over $5 or anything, but really nice reprint, really cool art. And the rare or mythic in this pack is... yeah, very nice. Noble Hierarch, 6th most expensive card in the set at currently $39. Very, very cool. Holy crap, I'm happy. That's the most expensive card we've opened so far, because Ulamog was number 13. So, there you go. Very, very nice. Noble Hierarch. Okay, and the foil in the pack is the Spark Elemental again. I did it again. Ooh, a Stitched Drake is our foil. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. Yeah, it's all right. Foiling pattern's okay. So there you go. I found one that I'm not as crazy about. Stitched Drake. Okay. No big deal. We move on to a Liliana of the Veil, because why not, right? The most expensive individual card in the set is Lily. I actually don't know. I mean, I would assume because of that she's the most expensive foil, but I don't know that off the top of my head. because foils are weird in terms of pricing. We have another Spark Elemental. We have a Faithless Looting, a Resurrection, really cool, love that art, a Dimir Guildmage, sweet, a Raid Bombardment, Sanitarium Skeleton, a Grave Scrabbler, Wicker Bow Elder, an Archaeomancer, Mad Prophet. Amy loves this card. Amy, again, my new wife, the co-host of some shows on the channel. If you're unfamiliar, welcome to Geek for All, everyone. We have a Deranged Assistant. A Rise from the Tides is the first uncommon. A Blast of Genius is the second. And a Firewing Phoenix, so cool looking, is the third. I wonder if that would be good in foil or terrible in foil. And the next rare or mythic is an Engineered Explosives. This one counts as well. The 14th, it's, in fact, it and Ulamog are right next to each other. Ulamog is a little bit more expensive. This card's like 20 bucks. Like, this is crazy so far. What a great opening. Really, really nice. And again, this is only the first half, right? Stay tuned for the next one. But after the Engineered Explosives, we have in foil a Turn to Mist. This one might be cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Once we actually caught the light, that's very cool. I like that. The figures are actually in foil, so that's great. Very nice. Okay. Next. Number 7. Let's just stick on the Liliana train, shall we? Okay. In this Liliana pack, first of all, what a sweet token. I mean, obviously, if I get Dark Depths, that's great, but Merit Lage is hilarious. I love, seeing the jokes on Twitter of people guessing that things in Magic's history are Merit Lage when they're definitely not. But yeah, it's funny to talk about that. At least us Vorthos enjoy talking about Merit Lage. We have a Rakdos Shred Freak, an Ingot Chewer, a Heliod's Pilgrim, Ulamog's Crusher. Really cool art on this guy. I like that. An Unholy Hunger, classic art. I love that. From Origins. We have a Miming Slime, a Moan of the Unhallowed, a Pulse of Marasa. Ooh, a split card. Fire Ice. Very cool. Classic, cool, modern-looking art compared to when the card was originally printed. We have a Frantic Search, Meringue River Prowler, who I always call Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because he 100% to me looks like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Look at him. Look at him. Doesn't he look like The Rock? He just looks like The Rock to me. I don't know. Anyway, let's wait for the camera to refocus. That was totally worth it, right, guys? Totally worth it. Okay. That's our first uncommon. Travel Preparations is the second. And a Mistveil Plains is the third. The next rare or mythic is a Seismic Assault. Okay, we can't win them all. But also, it's got the Weatherlight on it, so sure, why not? And a quote from Joyra as the flavor text. I'm all about it. And my foil is a Grave Scrabbler. So it's a foil common, and yeah, that's so cool. Really impressed with the foiling in this set. Really impressed. And especially if it's going to be one in every pack, really nice time to kick up the foiling. That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. I'm just going to make some more room for myself here. Okay. You know what? We've done 2 Liliana of the Veil in a row. Let's make it a clean 3. Why not? We are almost done with this particular opening. Stay tuned for the next one. You can feel free to subscribe. We have a Drake token, a Resurrection again, a Double Cleave, Reckless Charge. Look at this guy. He's so cool. So reckless. A Wandering Champion, a Dark Dabbling, Basking Rootwalla, a Death Denied. What a great name for a card. Last Gasp. Love the colors on this, plus the flavor of it, obviously. A Hyena Umbra, a Whirlwind Adept. Living Lore is the first uncommon. Such interesting art for this one. A Brawn. I like this card. and an appetite for brains. What another great name for a card. And our next rare or mythic is a Spoils of the Vault. Once again, I'm not upset. We've gotten some great stuff so far. This is some cool art. I'm sure I can take some time and look a little bit closer at it. And yeah, I appreciate that. And my foil in here is a Treasure Cruise. I don't know. I'm sure it's not nothing value-wise. It's been reprinted enough times where I'm sure it's not crazy valuable, but this card definitely gets played, and played in decks where foiling out the decks is a thing, so it's definitely in demand in some ways. But there's the Treasure Cruise. We move on not to a Liliana of the Veil pack this time, to a Karn Liberated pack. Let's see what Karn has in store for us. Hopefully something nice. We've only opened one Mythic, so that's something. We could maybe open a Mythic now. Elemental token on top. A Safe Hold Elite. A Generator Servant again. Conviction. Vessel of Endless Rest. So cool looking. A Patchwork Gnomes again. Love these little guys. Shed Weakness again. And another Olivia's Dragoon. It's been a little while, but we saw a bunch of them earlier. A Crushing Canopy. Whirlwind Adept again. Wingsteed Rider again. Again, been a while for that guy. Unburial Rites is the first uncommon classic art. I like this one. A Brazen Scourge is the second. Back to Kaladesh for a bit. And an Unstable Mutation. Very cool. And our next rare or mythic is a Raging Ravine. I don't believe it's on here, but maybe it is. But I don't think so. But still, hey, cool. Manlands are totally a thing. And this one's a nice one. So yeah, I know like Celestial Colonnade and stuff are on here, so I just wanted to double check. But still, Raging Ravine is very nice. And the foil I have in this pack is a Bridge from Below. So this is my foil rare. That foiling is sweet. I like that a lot. It is not one of the cards that non-foil is worth $5 or more, but that doesn't mean that this is not up there in value. I just didn't memorize the foiling prices, but I will look it up. So if I'm not appropriately excited about this Bridge from Below, I do apologize. But yeah, Bridge from Below, very, very cool. Okay. And it's a foil rare, which, I mean, usually there's at least one. Maybe there's a second, but I'm not going to necessarily count on it. Okay. We had Karn, we have Karn again. We are on our final 3 packs of this video. Whoa. Okay, we have an Ooze token, a Martyr of Sands, and a Crowan Crusader, a Lotus Eye Mystics, Spider Umbra, Last Gasp, again, so cool, Groundskeeper, a Bloodflow Connoisseur, a Sultai Skullkeeper, a Hissing Iguanar, Archaeomancer, an Apprentice Necromancer with some awesome purple added in. Because otherwise this would be a very, very just a dark card in general, but the purple really does well with the choice to use purple to show like black mana based magic being used was a really, really smart idea, because a lot of the cards in black are very dark and the purple really kind of stands out. And it's our first uncommon. We have a Boar Umbra as our second, really awesome, and a Vengeful Rebirth is the third. Look at that art, that is sick. Classic Seb McKinnon. Of course it was Seb McKinnon. I didn't even have to look. And my next rare or mythic is a Celestial Colonnade. I was just talking about this. This is just not worth, or it's about worth the price of a pack. It's like just under. But still, that's very nice. If you open this card, you will about have paid for your pack. So there you go. Celestial Colonnade. And my foil is a Wickerbow Elder. Foil common. Let's see. Okay, yeah, definitely. I like that. Very, very cool. Okay. All right, we have 2 packs left, as I said. They are both, spoilers, going to be Vengevines, because that's what's next in the box. So that's what we're getting. Vengevine. Okay, we start with a zombie token. Some cool tokens, too, this time around. Like varied tokens. We've seen a lot. A Wandering Champion, again. Shielding Plaques again. Reckless Charge again. Lotus Eye Mystics. An Eel Umbra. Another Offal Snout. Kodama's Reach. Like that. Look at that art. So cool. A Death Denied. Think Twice. Very cool. Another Fire Ice. Getting rhyming cards now. We have a Spirit Karn as our first uncommon. A Prismatic Lens. Look at that. That is so cool looking. And that's our second. And a Desperate Ritual is the third. Very nice. And our rare or mythic is a Seize the Day. Look at this art. So cool. I'm just like, I almost enjoying the art more than the value, although we've been getting some sweet value, so not entirely. But anyway, our foil is a Mystic Retrieval. So once again, some uncommons are going to have value as foils more so than they do just as regular uncommons. This foiling pattern is okay. I think it could have been a little bit better. Like the book and the hands just have nothing, but I like the magic coming off the top of the book and like what looks like a fire in the background. I can't quite tell. But yeah, this may have value again that I'm not aware of, and I apologize if I'm not getting appropriately excited. But there's that. We have one pack remaining in this opening. Like I said, we will be back in a week. This is coming out on a Monday. We will be back next Monday with the closing of this. But we will have a special video coming up this Thursday because we still do 2 videos a week if you are unaware. So we have a zombie token to start. A Thermo Alchemist. Come on, you. It's the last pack. Heliod's Pilgrim. Work with me. A Vessel of Endless Rest. A Nightbird's Clutches. A Staunch-Hearted Warrior. A Prey Upon, very cool, fight card. A Bloodflow Connoisseur. A Hooting Mandrills, Hootie and the Mandrills, as some people call it. Another Fire Ice. I'll turn it sideways for you, sure, why not? We have a Frantic Search again. A Chainer's Edict is the first uncommon. This is a classic card. I remember playing with this back in high school. I don't need to tell you how old I am, though. We have a Reviving Vapors. I've mentioned it in the past. But here's the Reviving Vapors and a Young Pyromancer. My final rare or mythic, unless I get lucky with the foil, is, at least in this opening, a Containment Priest. Really cool art. Not super valuable, but still, there you go. My foil is my last foil of this opening. Anger. Okay, very cool. They got rid of the little like gravestones next to the cards here. I don't blame them for it. Ooh, that's a sweet foiling pattern. I like that. Yeah, I definitely don't blame them for that at all, but that is really cool. I like that foiling a lot. So don't click off the video just yet, but I'm gonna. We still have this. It's gonna be kind of opened in the next video, but I want you to get excited for the next video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Please let us know what you thought of this opening in the comments down below if you're excited for the next one. And just to, as I said, get you excited, as we always say, from the Geek for All wow, I can't even speak, I'm getting excited. From the Geek for All YouTube channel, I have been Joe, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.